you're truly an icon when it comes not only to fashion, but I would say into business.
Thank you.
Yeah. So my first question would be, what are you doing in Nelspruit?
I'm currently here for a trunk sale that we are hosting at Emnotini Southern Sun, and where we're just selling product. Never have showcased or did anything in Nelspruit, so this is our first, I'll say, attempt to try to become visible, and hopefully we will be doing a fashion show soon. So just watch the space with the help of Simphiwe. It's going to be amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
First question, you were talking about you making a low-cost line for people, so because you're actually associated for doing like high-end clothes. Like, where can I get your clothes for someone like me? I think that's my best question.
So the main thing is that, with the diffusion line is just making sure that we are supporting and making products available for everybody in the streets, at home, at work, and that product is available right now at Spree. www.spree.co.za. Spree is SPREE, and it's very, very simple. .co.za. So price points are very, very low, and it's doing very well actually. And I think the most important, exciting part is that we have a new collection coming up for spring summer. It's now on the last days for winter collection. They are still there. When you follow Spree on a daily basis, you'll be surprised how much specials they have on a daily and weekly basis. Yeah.
You earlier on you mentioned that you come from an auditing background, and then somehow you landed in a space of fashion. Like, how hard was it for you to transition? Well, when I'm looking at you right now, I would say actually you're a fantastic businessman, because a lot of fashion brands do not sustain or at the same time even grow within the space that you have. How do you actually take the knowledge that you had previously and adapt it to design?
I think I was very blessed to have an accounting background at an early age. When I was in high school, I did accounting. Then I thought, okay, let me become an accountant, or through the journey of auditing, and ultimately I realized this is not my journey, and that came early into immediately when I started when I launched my brand, to say, whatever you produce, you have to be profitable. You gotta learn the basic principle of costing. If you're buying fabric for X amount of money, what is gonna be your profit? You must account for electricity, for water, for the machine that you're using, and also the time that you're spending on making this garment. So costing was very, very important for me. And then I know that this is what has helped us as a brand to be able to be profitable and also productive, because if you don't have the basics of business, it becomes very difficult to sustain your brand or even your business, because young people come into the business or in the space of fashion thinking I just have to make clothes. Yes, you're going to make clothes, but if you you don't have the business acumen, it's really, really pointless for you to do so.
Oh, okay. We all know that you've showcased in New York and Paris.
Yeah.
Please tell me about that experience. Tell me from someone who's been taken as an African who has this opportunity, did you had any nerves? Did you think that you will be understood, your kind of palette and your designs? What was it for you?
My first entry into the international market was in 2007 when I showcased at Paris Fashion Week, which was really fantastic, and I enjoyed every moment of it. First of all, I was nervous. I will never lie to you. And number two is I was very excited that from South Africa, here I am showcasing in Paris, and it was a learning curve, a huge learning curve, because fashion, the business of fashion in Paris and the business of fashion in South Africa is very, very different. But that's when the whole global vision was actually conceptualized, to say I want to become a global brand, and it gave me a lot of knowledge and experience. And then from there it was New York Fashion Week, and then it's been really, really fantastic, because you get to meet all these amazing designers, these amazing models, like the likes of Tyson Beckford, Chanel Iman, Alec Work, Oluchi, you name it. It's like really, it's when you meet them, like, oh my God, like kind of like starstruck. But then you come down and realize, like, actually these people are working with you because they selling your products actually. So it's been really, really great, and it just, I think also after showcasing at New York Fashion Week, it just gave me hope to say it is possible to make it. Even if you're a designer coming all the way from South Africa, you can make it in the international world. And the only thing that we need to do as South African market is that we have to perfect our product. We have to excel in our product. We must never in our lives take shortcuts, because shortcuts, they show, but excellence takes time, and that's what we need to focus on as a clothing and textile industry. And also dream big, because if you don't dream, you don't visualize anything. Yeah.
It seems like you're a perfectionist, and do you do that by default, or is it through so much experience when people actually require a great product from you?
I think it's something that I acquired with time, because as I went to a fashion school and I lectured fashion, and then it all became like a natural progression into saying you have to always do your best, because you never know who's watching, you never know who's going to buy your product. And the most amazing thing is, or saddest thing is, that our craft is purely dependent on word of mouth. And if my product is excellent, someone's going to talk about it. Even my service, how I service my customers and how I take care of them, just goes a long way. So it's very, very important to do your best at all costs, at all, whatever you do, just do your best. Never hold back. Never try to take shortcuts, because you're not doing yourself justice. And also, you're not doing South Africa justice. Just do the right thing. Excel. Take time. My interns, they know very well. I always say to them, excellence takes time. You can't do it overnight.
I want to speak about the demographics. South Africa, a good portion, let me say 90% of it is black people. How do you tap into that?
Well, we're not 90%, but I think it's the demographics. We're close there, but I think it's all about knowing who your clientele is. I mean, in South Africa, we have over 55 million population counted. And I am happy to literally service just a handful of my clients, because I can only do so much, and I don't want to be servicing everybody in the country. And that's why there is a space for everybody, whether in Nelspruit, whether in Joburg, or in Polokwane. There's so many of us as designers. Just service your clients with excellence and be happy to grow one day at a time. So tapping into everybody, it will happen with time, but I mean, it takes time to do so.
Well, my last question, for a girl in a budget, please name 3 items which they should have in their closet.
Okay, for a girl with a budget, a pair of jeans that fit very well. That's very important. That is not a low cut jean, normal high waist jean, not too tight. There's a difference between jeans and jeggings. So I'm talking about proper jeans. A white blouse, preferably a David Tlale white blouse. You can get it at Spree. It sells for $7.99, so you can get one like that. And a beautiful pair of black shoes. You can never go wrong.
That's definitely great advice. Guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys are going to like and subscribe. And please, I hope that you guys will be tuning in to the Spree collection that he'll be releasing, the spring summer one.
You can even go now. Go now on Spree. www.spree.co.za and look for David Tlale and buy.
The man said it best. Thank you so much for tuning in to my latest vlog. I was here with David Tlale, only he was here in Mbungela. So I hope you guys, if you missed it, go out and check out the spring collection. Thank you so much. See you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was great.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I appreciate that.